Now, Spar and Brawl, they were sitting there saying that Nomiki Konst, they're trying to say Konst in a certain way, and they need to toe a line a little bit better, I think, because I know they're just joking about some things, and that's Sam and Cam, man. They're entertaining and smart and intelligent. I like their stuff. They're probably my favorite, to be honest with you. While Nomiki can be a Konst, an absolute total Konst, it's actually what makes her super attractive. And as a candidate, you want a progressive to get in there and kick ass and take names. Here's Nomiki Konst doing exactly that 4 years ago. She goes off at the DNC Unity Reform meeting.
I don't know who's on the Budget and Finance Committee. I did go to the meeting. It was 15 minutes long, and there was a pie chart that was put on screen. But I would, as a Democratic Party member of this commission, we have a duty, and people are watching us right now. The number one issue I get asked out in the public by DNC members is, what are you going to do about the budget? It is absolutely ridiculous that we are going to keep a status quo system when it basically says we're going to continue to lose 1,200 seats. Let me describe what losing 1,200 seats looks like, or the remaining seats we have. If you're in Trump, yes, but let's break that down a little bit. If you're in Arizona, and you have
So the Democratic National Committee, my God, talk about a firebrand progressive, talk about a democratic socialist, talk about an Elizabeth Warren capitalist, a capitalist imperialist. NATO Nomiki Konst. You know what? That used to be a pejorative. Oh, what? You're going to support NATO Nomiki? Sweden and Finland wants to join NATO. Ukraine wants to join NATO. Everybody wants to join NATO. NATO is America. I like it. I like it. I never really thought about the importance of NATO, overall, really, like until Putin. So I'd be proud of NATO Nomiki. Of course, NATO Nomiki. Everybody wants to join my goddamn club. And maybe not so great for Libya, but Germany, Finland, Sweden. So if Nomiki Konst is a total Konst about alleviating poverty, building homes for the homeless, starting new business, raising income levels. I don't like the sexist language. I do think sometimes, because shit's fucked up and whatnot, shit's all fucked up and shit. Sometimes somebody comes along on a mission and yells, bitch, which I think is an Eminem line from one of them hip-hop singy songs, and changes the game. But I don't like the sexist language. Just call her an asshole. Just call her an asshole, because why let an asshole make a sexist out of you? But who knows? Maybe she is a selfish, Amber Heard. What is the point of Nomiki Konst? Is it to stop the Democratic Socialist? Is it to just line her own pockets? Is she starting her professional corruption, ring to increase the inequality and poverty to make things worse? If she's trying to stop the DSA, if she's trying to stop progress, then yeah, Nomiki being, a Konst isn't going to help the working class families of New York. The working class families, they've endorsed Kristen Gonzalez. So has AOC. The DSA, they're running Kristen Gonzalez. Kristen Gonzalez has gathered all these endorsements. She's been running for a long time. She's the, honorary progressive. Nomiki just found out about, a week ago that there's this race out there. Emma Vigilant is wavering. Where is Emma Vigilant going to stand? And where is the majority report going to stand? I wouldn't hate the majority report if they stood by Nomiki. That's your co-host. That's so fucked up that they're like, well, yeah, right. Like they knew about Kristen Gonzalez before Nomiki Konst. Nobody knew about Kristen Gonzalez until Nomiki Konst. So that shows you the power of name recognition right there. The world knows who Nomiki Konst is. The world knows who she is. They know her so well that when she jumped into the arena, people researched her, found out who the opposition was, and they said, hey, that opposition is more progressive, more socialist, more anti-fascist than Nomiki Konst is. So while Kristen Gonzalez has the Working Families Party and the AOC and DSA, Nomiki Konst has Ro Khanna. She's got Ro Khanna, and if the majority report, if she's able to keep her little segment there, then she still has a voice to the world. And that's fantastic. What are the issues that New Yorkers are talking about? This is upper middle class New York too. if we're able to get a progressive in upper middle class New York, and maybe there's a possibility for the change for the rest of us. Hopefully Ro Khanna primaries Biden. That motherfucker. Ro Khanna's bravery up against Max Blumenthal was absolutely amazing. Ro Khanna just spoke his mind, crystal clear clarity, while he was walking. A walk and talk, just like that one TV show, not The Sopranos, but not The Sopranos, West Wing. How should Kristen Gonzalez attack this? Just like a fighter would, right? If Kristen Gonzalez can take on Nomiki Konst and defeat her, then that makes Kristen Gonzalez that much bigger and more powerful. It's not just Kristen Gonzalez and Nomiki Konst that's in the race either. You have Elizabeth Crowley and Josh Bowen. Elizabeth Crowley doesn't seem to have much support on Twitter. Josh Bowen, he just has, some article in his face, a picture, and he's an anti-socialist piece of shit, so he's a right-wing capitalist. You already got a right-wing capitalist piece of shit in there. So if Nomiki Konst, is trying to be a Josh Bowen, well, there's already a place there. Kristen Gonzalez, there's already a place there. Elizabeth Crowley, I'm not for sure where she stands, but Nomiki Konst is going to have to find a lane in between Josh Bowen and Kristen Gonzalez, or is she going to try to out, right-wing Josh Bowen or out left-wing Kristen Gonzalez? Or is she the super moderate, the super duper? I'm the moderate middle. I'm just perfectly average. I am the heart of America. I am the pulse of the average American. Wade Slaver, so District 59 seat in the state Senate, a podcaster, well-known Democratic socialist from Astoria. She's from Arizona, but okay, in Astoria now. But she's got worldwide name recognition. Kristen Gonzalez, who the hell, she's popular in her district. But imagine a socialist versus a socialist debate. Just imagine if Kristen Gonzalez is able to beat this big-time Nomiki Konst and Elizabeth Crowley and that anti-socialist piece of shit Josh Bowen. If Kristen Gonzalez fucking thumps each one of them in the primary, she's going to be a battle-ready. She's a veteran. She's been, she's got out there. She's ran a campaign. She's beat some people. So she's not just, it's not just being handed to her, which is good. That's a good look. So Kristen Gonzalez, she's a progressive who lives in Long Island City. She's already garnered the support of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the New York City DSA, the Democratic Socialist of America, the Working Families Party, Make the Road, New York Communities for Change, Assembly Member Zoran Mamdani, Council Member Tiffany Cabin, and many other left-leaning officials and organizations. Kristen Gonzalez announced she was running months ago when most thought Long Island City was going to be a part of Senate District 17, a district that was eliminated by the special master last month. That district would have included Konst said she decided to run after the boundaries of District 59 were drawn, which include Astoria. So my 10-point system is 4 points for great policy, 4 points for being able to implement that policy. I will tell you this, Nomiki Konst, if she supports building homes for the homeless or the, getting ranked choice voting or whatever plank she supports, I think that she's more aggressive, more laser focused. I think her implementation skills, her charisma, her deal-making skills, her strong will. I give 4 points for great policy, then I give 4 points for implementation, 1 point for optics, and then 1 point for my personal relationship with that person. It's not just about me, okay, and then the optics, how strong do they look, but 4 points, great policy. Looks like Kristen Gonzalez gets the 4 points for great policy. Can she implement that policy? Does Nomiki Konst, I bet she's got great implementation skills. But what policies is she going to introduce? We need a platform, Nomiki Konst. We need a platform. And NATO, Nomiki, just take it. Just take it. NATO, I mean, Sweden, Finland, Germany, Ukraine, they all want to be a part of NATO. NATO's America around the world, so NATO, Nomiki, I wish they called me NATO Johnny. But if she's capitalist, imperialist, Elizabeth Warren, you know, Democratic, a bullshitter, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. She's just an Amber Heard. Who needs an Amber Heard? If Nomiki Konst is just going to line her own pockets just to increase the inequality and poverty, make things worse, we don't need her. If that's what Nomiki wants to do, then her being a total Konst will be a total waste. Again, optics, personal relationship, great policy, great implementation. What are the planks to her platform? What is Nomiki Konst going to bring the 59th District of New York? So many YouTubers mock other YouTubers when they take the plunge to run for office, and fuck all you motherfuckers. And no offense to any particular YouTubers, it's just that I'm growing up and I used to, you know, look at these comedians and these celebrities, and it's incredible how government doesn't have to deliver, but celebrities do. Government doesn't have to deliver, but celebrities do. Man, it's getting dark in here. It's getting dark. New York City. Cenk Uygur ran for office. Jackson Hinkle ran for office, and I got mad respect for them. Chris Legion, you ever ran for office? He's an accelerationist. Chris Legion, you ever ran for office? Emma Vigilant, you ever ran for office? Cenk Uygur, Jackson Hinkle, they both ran for office, and now Nomiki Konst is running for office. So I think it's exciting. I think it's awesome. Now, instead of Nomiki Konst just having a bunch of fucking opinions about this and that, now each one of her goddamn points of view, all of her opinions will turn into brand new laws, brand new programs, slick parliamentarian tricks, everything that she knows. Instead of Nomiki Konst just kind of being a, you know, a dickhead off to the side, a blowhard and dickhead YouTuber, if she wins, she'll be a dickhead senator. And hopefully a progressive dickhead senator, a socialist, progressive, anti-fascist senator, a revolutionary. Chris Legion is not a fan, but Chris Legion, if it all goes to shit, how are you going to upload your YouTube videos? Joe Biden and the Democrats are the opposite of the pizza delivery promise. Celebrities have to deliver. They got to get the people out to watch the movie. They got to make the jokes. The TV show drama has to excite people. It has to work. It has to work. Celebrities have to deliver. But apparently the Democrats, Joe Biden and the Democrats, they don't have to deliver. You get your pizza in 30 minutes or less. You know, that's the promise of a pizza delivery corporation, right? You'll get your pizza in 30 minutes or less. With Joe Biden and the Democrats, we don't get our universal health care in 30 minutes or less. We'll just wait another 500 fucking years. You know, Germany got universal health care in the 1880s. America, what in the goddamn fuck are you number one at? Childhood obesity, young adult obesity, older adult obesity. Okay, you're a bunch of fat fucking dickheads. Okay, we see that, but I think this is fantastic. Not just for Nomiki, for YouTube land, for America. This is what all the YouTubers should be doing. This is what all the celebrities should be doing. When I think more about celebrity, the more I get pissed off about it. I love watching a lot of the actors and, comedians and shit. But what was the point? You just made us laugh just to make us laugh. You're not trying to change anything. You're not trying to run for president. Just here's a couple fucking jokes and that's it. I need concrete change. I need real people who's aiming for concrete change. Yeah, hey, Jimmy Dore, I like you more than Cenk Uygur, Jimmy Dore. But where's the concrete change? And then even for Cenk and Jackson Hinkle, who ran for office, so I got mad respect for them over all the other YouTubers. Cenk Uygur and Jackson Hinkle absolutely thumps the rest of them, and so does Nomiki Konst. She's already ran. She's already thrown her name out there once before. Has any of these other YouTubers, has Chris Legion ever run for office? Spar and Brawl? I guess they're in Canada, but Vanguard? No. So until they run for office, until they, and all you gotta do is just put your name on it. It's not like the hardest goddamn thing in the world. And then at the end of the day, who's the better socialist? Who's the better socialist? And then this is for New York, right? So it's really for the people of New York. But, I think this is exciting. People are talking about this. So this is great. hopefully this, I would love to see the Vanguard and Jackson and Yink. I'd love to see Yink. Good old Yink. I'd like to see Yink throw his hat in the ring. But 4 quick questions for the people that's running for the 59th District for the New York State Senate. Nomiki Konst, where are you on police reform? Nomiki Konst, where are you on ranked choice voting? Nomiki Konst, you got to get rid of poverty, and you got to have an ambitious plan. So it's either UBI or land reform, or something equivalent. If you're not saying UBI or land reform, then you're just going to leave the poor in the dark. Is that what you're going to do? Just leave the poor in the dark? And then what about free public transportation? Huh? At Nomiki Konst, at Gonzalez for New York, at Eliz Crowley NYC. Do you believe in hopping the train? Are you a paper boy? Hop the train. People got to get to work. It's good for the business, good for the worker, and good for people that got to get groceries and whatever. Free public transportation. My God. It's New York. Well, it's the 59th District, so a bunch of upper middle-class elite sons of bitches. I'd be shocked if Nomiki Konst had one progressive plank. If you're truly trying to win those upper middle-class bastards over, you probably should just pretend and act like them and wear a bunch of Gucci and put on glasses and shit and act like you're better than everybody and get them to vote for you. And then once you get into office, then you free the slaves. And then you get the New Deal. And then you pull the troops out of Afghanistan or whatever the deal is. So there you go. Drama, though, with Majority Report. Is Emma vigilant? Is she going to endorse Kristen Gonzalez or Nomiki Konst? Which, what is the Majority Report? Is the Majority Report going to throw one of their own under the bus just because some other Democratic Socialists support another? That's one of their own. Nobody would be mad if you supported Nomiki Konst. Nomiki would be mad, though, if you support Kristen Gonzalez. And maybe you should tell Nomiki what she has to do. Look, Nomiki, if you want us to support you, you got to do these 3 things. Get these 3 planks on your platform, and then you got us forever, okay? That's all you got to do for us, okay? So maybe Emma Vigilant and Nomiki Konst should just have a heart-to-heart talk. But, yeah, good luck to Nomiki Konst and good luck to Kristen Gonzalez. And after the primary, we're all going to have to, coalesce around the victor anyways. So we all need to be friends. Okay? So everybody play goddamn nice, you motherfuckers.